What I like to do is when I'm trying to find like new ads to get inspiration from, I like to go into the discovery section and go either two routes. One route is searching the community feed, which you can do in this community feed section, or the second route is searching through brands, which you can do go into the brand section. Um, I'll start with brands. I showed this before. It's super simple. You just pick the niche that you want to look in. So, like, let's just say I want to go down the rabbit hole of what's working in the jewelry space right now. Well, I'm going to look at the biggest jewelry brands that have the most amount of money that they're dedicating to creative testing, right? Which you can sort, and now you can have this based off of how many community ads were saved. Now, one thing you have to consider about foreplay is that it works on a community. It works on a system where you have to save the ad from Facebook Library for it to be stored in their database. So all of these ads would be like ads that other people saw that they added in there. So it's not going to contain all the ads that a brand is running, which is important to note. But it'll typically contain a lot of really good ones to learn from. So I like to literally just open this up and just start going down top to bottom. You can open it up and you can be like, okay, so feel, never heard of them before, but all right, let's go and see what they're running. I like to filter by still running, and then this will give you all of the different ads that they're currently running. And then another hack is to go and go by longest running, which will give you what are their oldest ads, right? Which are typically ads that have made some type of money. So let's just kind of go through here. Let's see what this is. I think it's a great ad, and I'll tell you why. First and foremost, we have an action hook. Like this hook here is doing something, like getting, pushing against the fridge. It's a Coke like can, Coca-Cola can. Like people are kind of curious as to what's going to be happening next in their feed. So this is stopping, I would say, a good amount of retention, or sorry, a good amount of attention if I were to guess. And then she like pushes this and it starts playing, right? What does that incentivize, or what is that saying? It's saying that, okay, this little device will be on a fridge and you can press it and it'll play a song. Cool, right? Now I'm almost sure that if we go to their actual copy here, it'll actually turn your fridge into a concert hall. Get a personalized music fridge magnet with your favorite music, right? So what's happening? We have a creative that's grabbing attention of people, that is visually explaining what's going on, and we have copy that is giving additional context for the people that are watching, for them to have a complete idea of what is being sold here, like what it is. So yeah, I think this is a great ad, and I think that let's just say you're thinking, okay, how can I do something like this? Well, how can you approach your product with your camera, right? How can you approach your product in a movement way where you can, let's just say, have something in your hand and you're moving towards your product, then you set that something down, and now you transition into showing your product, right? That is what they demonstrated here and what you can learn from the hook on how they approach this hook. Right, and this is a very clear product showcase ad. So product showcase ad, super simple, super basic. Anybody can recreate this. They're running this for since October of 24, and it's clearly working. Okay, what I'm gonna do, just for the sake of there's a loom running here, I'm gonna want to show the other method, and then we can go down the rabbit hole of these brands individually. So the other way that you can identify inspiration is to, again, go through the community feed and be more direct with your search. So let's just say that you're wanting to look at so not just jewelry, but like personalized jewelry, and you don't want to sit and go through all the brands, but you just want to find brands that are selling something that's personalized, for example. Well, you can go here, you can be like personalize, let's just say personalize, and then you can add filter. I like to filter by still running. And now we can go, through here. Now, a few other filters that I think are good to add. If you want to just have only English ads or only German ads or whatever language you want, you can go to hold up, sorry, all languages, and then you can type in English, for example, and now you'll just get English ads that have something to do with personalize. Right now, where does this personalize come from, you may ask? Well, typically it's going to come from either the headline that they run, personalized wellness journals, or it's going to come from the text that they have on their that they had on the ad. That's where I'm just explaining how I've seen foreplay function, so that then you can think of that when searching for ads. So let's just say you wanted to search buy now, right? You're going to have ads that are all going to have buy now, right, inside of the ad somewhere. So that can allow you to, now if you know that a certain, let's just say I want to search ads only running in Australia, right? And I want to learn from those brands. Well, you can type Australia, right? And you can search now by Australia, and you'll see typically they have, Australia's inside of that. And now typically all of these ads
Having Wagyu, Miss Bradford.
are going to be by, Australian guys or girls. Right. So that you can learn from different, you see, this is, again, just I want to equip you guys with the tools so you can then go and look at ads from any brand, basically, as long as you have a little bit of information on who are they speaking to within the copy that they use, specifically the copy that they use. Cool. So that's how you use the search bar. Let me think if there's, okay, these here, this is also kind of cool. They have the ability to filter by also target market. So if you're selling business to consumer, or if it's business to business, which can obviously be useful. There's also content style. So you could be like, oh, okay, I want to see, just testimonial reviews. You can see then just testimonial reviews, etc. So that's another cool thing. And then obviously niche, you can sort by niche and then sort by specific keywords if you want as well. I personally like to keep it as broad as possible to give me as much content to look at. So yeah, I'll typically just use either one keyword here or one filter and then sort by still running. And that's kind of how I like to, do it. Okay.